Hi, air signs. This is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Welcome to the Witches in 13. I'm Peggy. This is your weekly read for May 24th. I'm going to start with your general energy for the week and then go into each individual sign for a more personal read. So the timestamps will be listed below. All right, your first card. Next question. So you're either okay, so you have information or feelings you're not ready to talk about, and that's fine. When you're ready, you're ready. Or this is talking about oversharing. Okay, not everyone needs to know everything about you. You are entitled to some privacy and time to process. You don't have to be backed in a corner. Okay, so this is just talking about holding space for your truth, and when you're ready to share, that is up to you and only you. Okay, your next energy card is stop sewing. Okay, so every human being is flawed with this wonderful ability to sew together emotions, dreams, fact, fiction. And as we do this, we are creating the quilt of our life. Okay, so this is asking you to stop sewing. Maybe take a step back and observe from a place of neutrality. What is truth? What is fiction? What is emotion based stir, and what is monkey brain stir? Okay, this lovely dance of sewing is that beautiful place between the union of your heart brain and your physical mental brain. Okay, so there is some miscommunication happening here in this sewing process. So this is asking you to reflect upon how you might be making things more difficult for yourself. Maybe some things are unnecessary. Maybe you're running with something that you need to take a step back and be like, oh, maybe I need some more information around that, or process my feelings before I run with that. Okay, your next card is that's what's up. Okay, so this is talking about being in your intuition and knowing, or being in a place of thinking you know it all. Okay, so this is something you need to ask yourself as you process your thoughts, feelings, and plans and dreams and your life. All right, so being mindful of how our intuition and our mental brain and our feelings are all creating our world. So this is something for you to reflect on this week, air signs. Okay. All right. Gemini, your focus for the week is your solar plexus. Okay, so this is your will, your power point, your place of creativity. Maybe you need to ground and get into your free will, your will. What is you want? Maybe you've overserved everyone around you. You need to take some time for yourself to come back to your will, your drive, your power. All right, maybe you've overspent, or maybe you're undercharged. So just maybe bringing your attention to that this week as life brings itself up, and be like, what's my will? What do I want? All right, your love message for the week is keep an open mind. Okay, so this reads, your soulmate may differ from the usual type of your expectations. All right, but keeping an open mind means, stepping out of the type, or stepping out of chapter 7, which means a repeat of what you're comfortable with. Okay, so this can be reflective upon your single or in a relationship. Maybe you need to come back to your will, not be so subservient to the things that you think you have to, and honor the self, right? Because when this changes, the relationships change. People don't like when boundaries and expectations shift. But guess what? You have to include yourself in this. All right. So if you're single, maybe be more observant to who you're attracted to, not why you're attracted to, right? Be like, they don't usually look like my type, but I like something about them, right? So allow these kind of intrigues to spark your heart, right? It doesn't mean you have to be like, oh, he's the one I thought different about somebody. No, of course not. But allow your heart and to see their heart. Allow you to see people's souls rather than their exterior, right? So maybe that's what this is just talking about. And maybe it's something you need to reflect upon yourself, right? Not so much your exterior and what you offer the world, but who you are and what you offer the world. All right. Your angel message is vacuum away fear. All right. Call upon archangels Michael and Raphael to lift fear-based energy from you, your surroundings, the situation, and everyone involved. Okay? You are a powerful being. You are love. You are being asked to the angels to help you and the world, right? So we are engulfed with fear sometimes, doubt. All these things just make us so heavy and shut off, right? So I know this is in your wheelhouse. You have the power and the will. You have the awareness. You are serving into everyone that you love, right? So this may be something you can offer them. They don't have to know. It could be part of your prayer, right? Or you could do it as a family together or teach them this lovely gift, right? All up to you. This is all your discretion. All right. All right, Gemini, I hope that resonated. Okay, Libra. Your focus this week is dreams. So messages, signs, symbols, and guidance. Okay, I have myself, am quite a dreamer. I can remember them quite vividly. So if this is you, this is an opportunity for you to maybe journal your dreams and do some introspective work to what some messages are. Because if dreams is something you are engaging with and aware of, it is definitely a tool to bring messages forth, right? So that could be like the signs, the totems, the messages, the spirit animals, the weirdness. Sometimes things are so weird, we're just like, what was that, right? But later upon reflection, oh, that makes sense, because it's not always so blunt as the physical. There's always some underlining message, a story, energy, right? So that is the line of communication, is the energy, the themes, right? Not necessarily the physical obvious points, right? Those are the one parts where we're like, wow, that's weird. Why is that person there? Or why did that happen? Or what? Right? So it's learning to read the energy, and then finding the story and theme, and where does that relate? Where does that make sense? How can I integrate that into my life and and into the guidance I'm trying to be given, right? Okay. So if you're not into your dreams and your dream worlds, and you're more of an awake in the meditation, right? So instead of controlling your meditation and your intentions, maybe be open to allowing spirit present you with some guidance, allowing spirit to share with you in your times of meditation, right? Because sometimes we're so seeking, I want this, this, and this, and we just are so focused. But maybe we need to take a step back and be like, spirit, what do I need to know? Okay, and if you're not into meditation or dreaming, this could be just to be talking about manifesting your dreams into your life. So are your goals in alignment with your future dreams and ambitions? Okay, Libra, your love message. You deserve love. You are lovable. Okay, so this is telling me some of you are having doubt and feeling down and insecure about your worth and your self-worth. Sometimes our lessons will put us there, but it's put us there because we have to dig ourselves out, right? We have to, not all of us, but some of us, I feel, we have some heavy lessons we need to face, and therefore we will step into our worth, and we will step and climb up that ladder into our worthiness. Okay, sometimes we get shoved down by the universe because we've misused our powers or abused ourselves to the point that, hey, I'm trying to get your attention. Climb out of here. Hello, right? So doing the work, right? Knowing you are worthy, yes, absolutely. But if you need to change some belief systems and some patterns in order to integrate that worthiness into your life. All right. Some of you are just doubtful because it's scary, and ask yourself to be, I want to be free of this doubt and this fear, right? It's just as simple as asking yourself, I want to be lifted of these fear and doubt. And, being brave and taking that step, just simple as smiling, trying to make someone laugh, those are just simple engagements of exchange that are simple and have no attachment. Okay, there's no expectations, there's no engagement ring with making someone smile, right? So just take small steps, find that exchange of love, because that's where our worthiness does exist. All right. If you are in a relationship and you don't feel loved, that is something you definitely need to look at, because it starts with you. How is it and why that you are accepting a relationship where you don't feel loved? Because you possibly don't really have these feelings and trust and worthiness within yourself. So start with yourself, right? Love you, love everything you do. If you don't have hobbies or things you create or feel good about yourself, maybe start, right? Maybe putting some toxic things down and step into finding things that feed you, and therefore feed you, you feed the world, right? It's this lovely exchange. That's where the block is, right? So if you don't feel worthiness, it's because you've blocked yourself from this state of giving divine love, that highest vibration. We can say, I love you. We can exhaust ourselves to the point of depression. That's not love. Okay, so it's learning what's love, what's boundaries, what's worthy, right? So that's what this is asking you to look at, right? So it's asking you to know in your heart and your brain that you deserve love. You are lovable. All right, Libra, your angel message for the week is God box. All right, so this reads, write any worries, concerns, or desires on a piece of paper and put it in a special container and call it a God box. This is a way of letting go and allowing the divine to help you. All right, that's some pretty solid ways of engaging with the spirit world and God and your angels or whatever it is you work with, right? Sometimes when we get rid of those doubts and fears and negative things that feed our monkey brain, we put it away. That allows us to have the faith that we will receive the answers and guidance to get us out of these holes that are affecting our worthiness. Okay? Apply that to how it fits your story. All right, Libra, I hope that resonated. All right, Aquarius. Your focus for the week is sound. So this reads music, silence, rhythm, and vibration. All right, I'm going to talk about our brain for a second here. Our brain has a frequency receiver. So the music we listen to, our frequency of our being will navigate to the frequency that we're listening to. Okay, so if you have anxiety, hyper expression, look at the music you're listening to, right? So this is where the self-parenting comes in. Maybe put some Mozart on or something that you would not normally listen to, but that has more of a harmonious frequency, and just see how that triggers your brain, because the brain will automatically change its vibration. My words are a bit not scientific, I'm sorry, but just bear with me. The brain will match that frequency, okay? And therefore, our frequency and how we navigate and feel will also shift, right? So there's a lot of power with music and sound, or maybe even silence, right? Sitting in silence, telling your brain, I want to sit in silence, and just learning to shh, 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 that monkey brain, right? If that's driving you, you need to learn to master it, right? Your thoughts are not your own, okay? We have this frequency receiver that picks up universal energies, people's energies and feelings. Well, all our chakras do that, but the monkey brain, the brain's part that processes. Okay, so if you're constantly around toxic people, that vibration, our brain's going to frequency, and then the guidance receiver will navigate to that frequency. So they say there's truth to, who you hang around with, because you will eventually navigate to be part of their ways, right? And that's truth to that, right? There's truth to sound. So you can correct your own frequency quite easily through music and your intention. Okay, so I'm hearing, this is a lot of mental energy I'm getting right now in your read in general today. This is just an opportunity for you to be mindful of your frequency and taking control of that, as simple by the music or the silence you choose to be in. All right, Aquarius, I hope that helped. All right, your love message for the week is love yourself first. Okay, your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. So whether you're single or in a relationship, sometimes we change our hair, buy a new outfit to feel good, to have that romantic attraction. Well, how about getting even deeper? Love yourself. Maybe evaluate some beliefs and core beliefs and some things that are affecting your world, maybe not always for the positive, and changing your frequency, you change your heart frequency, and that makes you more attractive. People want to be around you when you're kind and nice, funny, offering love and giving, right? Smile attracts another smile. Just saying. All right. So again, whether you are single or in a relationship already, look at your vibe. If things are a bit glum, change your vibe. Vamp up from here. We can always paint and decorate this, right? But when you want something real, maybe look at what you're offering. Is it real? All right. Your angel message for the week. You got two cards this week. First one is integrity. So this reads, align your actions so they match your values, your inner knowings, and for what is right for you. All right. So are your actions in line with your goals, right? I want love, but you only present a physical presentation of attraction, you're not going to get love, right? So maybe be more in alignment of being loving and you'll attract love, or place that information to whether it's a job or your dreams, whatever it is, right? So integrity, living with integrity, actions and values in line, and your knowings in line with your goals. All right, I also got vegetarian and vegan. All right, so this is not necessarily saying you have to be vegetarian and vegan. I always like to be flexible with this card and maybe be more resourceful to where your food is coming from. Okay, like, are we eating a bunch of hormones? Is everything processed? Is it toxic? Okay, of course, fresh and organic, and if you're looking for optimum health, there's definitely some solutions and suggestions out there. But just being simple, am I constantly only eating processed foods? What is my diet consist of? Right? If it's consistently garbage, you're gonna wonder why you don't feel good. Right? So look at the obvious when it comes to your health and how you're feeling. Also, I'm hearing diet isn't always just food, right? Are you watching too much TV? What are you engaging? What are you constantly feeding and bombarding the system with? What's that information? Is it toxic? Is it fearful? Is it helpful? Right? Yeah, we always like to be in the knowing. Sometimes we do have a fear of being left out, so we constantly are on our social media. But guess what? You can put it down for a day and you can go back and nothing's changed, right? Everyone's just uploading whatever. You're not missing a thing. Everything is searchable, readable, shareable, right? So maybe be mindful of how you're spending your time, how you're feeding your body, mind, and soul. All right. All right. All right. Air signs. I hope that resonated. I hope you all have a great week. All the blessings.